What is going on, traders? John with Tactical Trading here. We have a watch list video here going into our short week next week. Tomorrow we resume trading. That would be Tuesday, January 18th. Looks like, in my opinion, we should have a decent week. I think we should have some momentum going into the week. But then again, there's really been no rhyme or reason to this OTC market over the past 6-7 months, if not more. So, hey, we got to take what we can get, make the money, and then, basically roll with the punches out here, man. First and foremost, we are going to start off with a company. We do have a video on the channel. I have a video from about a week or 2 weeks ago. This is SWRM Inc. SWRM. Company closed at 0.0074. It was up right around 3% on Friday. Had a rough go of it ever since I actually alerted this company or made the video about this company a little over a week ago. If you look at the share structure, we got $2 billion on the authorized, 1.2 on the outstanding, and $1 billion at the DTC. Let's take a look at the chart here. I'm gonna zoom this chart in. You'll see we had a little bit of a pop, and then this thing completely pulled back. If you take a look, this thing basically bottomed out here in the high 50s, stabilized low 60s, had a nice strong run, and then precipitous 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red days in a row. So I'm expecting this thing to rebound. Nothing but good news here. So I don't think the company's still diluting. They may or may not be. If they are, there's not much to dilute, or I could not see them diluting too much. It's a possibility, but I highly doubt that it's very much. But with everything going on with this company, as far as with the Dogecoin and the SpaceX launch, just dropped my pen. The NFT launch that they have, and much more. Like I said, I really can't see how this company is just getting beat up the way it is. So again, I mean, the volume's decent. So this is kind of a wait and see. And like I said in the video anyways, this is more of a longer term hold for me anyways. I want to see this thing play out over the year. So I'm not really concerned over the day to day or week to week, minutia that goes on with these pops and dips that are going on in this short term with this one. So this is kind of like Fern. I grabbed this one. I want to see how this thing plays out. I want to be able to procure my free or close to free or zero cost basis position and let this thing ride out. So I have not been able to do that with this yet. So hoping for a nice move. We don't know when that's going to happen. I figured with the news on last week, I thought this thing would have moved, but it hasn't. Again, we can always be wrong, but I'm confident that this thing has a good year ahead of it. So again, a little pullback is not gonna hurt us. We're still here at these bottoms where I can't see this thing going much lower. I can only see this thing going up, especially with the news. So definitely like SWRM going forward. Second play is a play that I put out a video yesterday on, and that's EPAZ Inc. EPAZ. Stock closed at 0.0265, down 15% on Friday. If we take a look at the chart, this thing has had a really nice run last week, starting on Tuesday. Really high relative volume, almost trading at 75 times relative volume, or 75 times the normal shares that it typically trades. Over the last 4 trading days, which would be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Friday did have a red day and a decent pullback from this highs of 365. So we have news coming up. I do implore you to go take a look at the video that I put out yesterday. If you want more information on EPAZ, I'm very bullish on these guys going into the next few weeks. So really like these guys over the next few weeks. And again, I have not made my decision on these guys long term yet, but I'm going to let this play out and see how this unfolds. But I really like this company over the next few weeks. moving forward. And again, please go watch the video that I put out yesterday on EPAZ. Next play is NXMR, NXMR. I always want to throw a T in there. NXMR closed at 0.053, up 2% on Friday on very minimal volume. Let's take a peek here. Take a look at the chart. I mean, this chart's basically just kind of hanging out here right at this 5-cent range, consolidating on mediocre volume. Had a few decent volume days on the run up from the 3.5, a little over 3-cent area. And we're kind of just waiting on news. We got the website on Friday, and kind of waiting on this merger news. They said they do have more mergers in the pipeline that have assets that they're going to be bringing into the shell. So pretty interested to see how this thing plays out. Just looking forward to seeing some of the news with the share structure. Again, we can take a look at the share structure of this play. Very, very good share structure here. If we take a look, there's only 42 million in the float, a little over 41 million. So if we get good news, this thing can really pop. So really looking for NXMR to have a really good week next week. Next play is TONR. This is TONR One World Holdings, closed at 0059, up 37% on Friday. These guys had news. They had the merger on Friday, so huge volume. If you take a look here, at the chart and the volume on Friday. In fact, let me take a look here. Looks as if this thing had 520 million in volume after about averaging close to about 50, maybe 50 million a day over the a few days prior. So big volume. We had the merger news come in. I think with everything, I mean, if you take a look, Moon Market's got some good videos on these guys, a lot of information, so go check out his videos. I don't have anything on here. I mean, I basically have a few videos, but nothing as far as DD on my channel with TONR One World, but I do really like these guys going into next week. We could take a look at the security details. They have a decent share structure, 3.2 billion on the authorized, 3.1 on the outstanding. They're talking about share reductions, more acquisitions, debt cancellations. So, look, I'm really interested. This thing had strong volume, finished very close to the highs of the day. I anticipate this thing having a very strong continuation tomorrow. So really like TONR. This thing could have a really nice week going forward. I probably wouldn't, really, bang out or chase this thing after, higher than 75 or 80. Kind of, I would let that start to pull back. But I think this thing can rip really strong on the open, and then we'll see where this thing goes. Again, I am not a financial advisor. I am just here giving you my information. This is not a solicitation to buy or sell any security on this channel. Just giving you my due diligence. And I really like TONR going into next week. And just kind of wanted to make this video short and sweet. One more. And this is a play that we've talked about on the channel over the past few months, and this is GFTX, Global Fiber Technologies. You could take a look back a couple months back. Got a couple of decent videos with some in-depth, a little more in-depth DD on these guys. Looks like the merger with Maestro that we were talking about is ready to be closed. We said it would be January, or they said it would be January, and looks like that's the case. So this thing was up 70% on Friday, up to 0.0052, so had a huge day on Friday. In fact, let's take a look here at the chart. And this is a beautiful, beautiful chart. I expect continuation on GFTX, and hopefully we get some get this acquisition closed and get some good news and let this thing run. So really like this one, really like TONR, really like NXMR. And next week, EPAZ, really like that one going into the week, and SWRM more longer term. So that's all I got for you. As always, please like, please share, please subscribe. Any comments, questions, please put them in the comment section below. I'm having a hard time saying that the last few videos. I don't know what the heck's going on, but as always, traders, let's get that money.